And you might think, well, Doug, why? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save here. Okay. You might think, Doug, why are you even doing Pyrite? I'll show you. This is why I'm doing Pyrite. Hello, all you fellow No Man's Sky players, or even possibly new No Man's Sky players. I wanted to make this video to really help people feel more comfortable with the idea of mining in the game, mining for resources, mining to convert things to other resources, but also mining just like as a thing. Like mining itself can be quite, what's the word? Like, just makes you feel like you're contributing into this No Man's Sky economy. And, you know, and so that's the main point of this video, is that I want you to really understand mining, how it can work for you, and how really easy it is. It's so easy to do. And it, for a long time, I just was afraid of it. Really, I thought, man, that's just so complicated. And I would have people help me, or I would just visit other people's bases that had mines and stuff and use their resources, which is fine. But making your own mine and deciding how to build it, and understanding the power requirements, and it's so it just feels so good. So PS5 player here, let's get to an actual mine of mine. All right, so we're gonna go up here. Okay, so I just went to a local space station, doesn't matter which one, just so I can get to a space terminus, and I go to my bases, your bases. Okay, here's my bases in this game save. All right, and so we have activated cadmium farm base. All right, magnetized ferrite, copper, salt, nitrogen, and pyrite. So we can have some rusted metal base building going on as well. But what I want to show you guys is essentially what to do. So we'll just go to my pyrite base. Okay. All right. So here's a base. This is just, honestly, it's just a room, right? With some refiners in it and some storage facilities. Let me, side note, chat, side note, these storage facilities here, okay, storage container, it doesn't tell you, but it's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. They have numbers to them, and it matters because, let's just say I have stuff in number 3 here. Hello. Right? I have these items in number 3. Very, 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 and nobody else can access these items. Only my character on this game save. Okay? Very expensive stuff in here. Now, if I want to access this anywhere else in the game, on this game save, all I have to do is build a container number 3, right? I got to name them. I really need to name them. I don't have them named properly, because the names also share, right? They go with it. But anything that's in number 3 will always be in number 3. Not number 2, not number 1, not 0. Right? That's how storage containers work. You can access those things from anywhere. You just plop the build down. Now, outside, here we are. So what you do is, it's very simple. Here's how you start out, okay? You bring up your visor, which, if you're on a controller, it's your left trigger, okay? Left trigger. And then we have an analysis mode at the bottom. You see that? We don't want to be on that mode. We don't want to be on target sweep, not power survey. We want to be on mineral hotspot. See how it's already happy? If I turn over here, it's telling me those pulsating on the right is telling me to go more right. So go more right. Now it's pulsating on both sides. That means, generically speaking, I'm looking right at it, and I'm only 26 meters away, which is obvious because I've already got this here. I'm going to walk up to it, and once you get close to it, it'll analyze it. Nope, see, now it's analyzing. Alright, so imagine this is flat and there's no technology here at all, okay? Okay? No technology here. So I've analyzed this spot, and here we go, right over here. Look over there. Deep level mineral deposit. Pyrite. It's a level B. Everything in the game has got a rating, right? Every starship, every handheld, every part, pretty much everything's got a rating, right? A, B, C. And, or maybe even C, D. I'm not sure if it's a D or not in the game, but this is a B. B is great. Density underfoot and max density. That just means specifically where you place your items, how well it's going to do. It's all mathematical equations. You don't have to know them. It's fine, right? But if I were to place it right here, at where my feet is, it would be 46% instead of 60. That's its efficiency rating, essentially. That's 52%, and I can keep walking around. But what you're gonna see is that I have my doodads here essentially on 60. I can't really get inside of it right now, but essentially I have them on 60, 50 to 60. So now I can walk up to it, and it will tell me that this one that I'm talking to right now, right, this particular mineral extractor, okay, is at 53%. It's a level B. That's the mine we seen, right? And it's yielding pyrite. And now over here behind me, okay, let me hit a button here so you can see this. 1 second. Now, so look down there in the window. So the pipeline network here, you can make this whatever you want. The top number, $35.90 an hour, okay? That's how many of these actual mineral extractors that I have. Each one can do so much. You add them up, and that's how much they are per hour, okay? So what will end up happening is that means that as I pull this pyrite out into my inventory and it continues to make more, it's about 4,000 an hour, and I have storage for 27,000. So it just means that I can get back to 27,000 in my storage much quicker. Now that storage number right there, I could keep going and going and going and going and going and going. I mean, we could store hundreds of thousands. I'm not sure, there might be a limit, but it's really, really high. In the center right here, it's telling you mineral extractor, time left in cycle 0, extracting rate 0, capacity reached. This is not an error message. This is basically telling you your mineral extractors are just basically off right now because they're full. You've reached your capacity. They're full. They don't have anything to do. So if I were just to grab this, the only place I can fit it right now is in my starship, or in storage containers. But we'll just drop it in my starship for now. Boom. Now look at the middle of it now. Just to kind of button up this whole pyrite thing. Oops. So down here underground, I have all these storage containers, right? I can open them up. Doesn't matter which one you go to. It doesn't matter which one you go to. When you go to one, you go to all. Doesn't matter, okay? So I got all these storage containers underground. See, it takes quite a bit. So I'm going to go up. And they're all connected with your pipe. See, there's the pipe right there. We'll go to our build menu. And the pipe is just the supply pipe right here. Okay? The mineral extractors need power and pipes. See? There's the mineral extractors. And they're actually doing stuff because when you look at them, my frame rate drops. A little bit. Not much, but some. So I have one right over here. That means I can walk up to this one right here, and I can extract all of it from just this one that's right here. So I don't have to go underground to get it. Okay? Alright. So. Now I'm going to go back inside. And you might think, well, Doug, why? I'm going to save. I'm going to save here. Okay? You might think, Doug, why are you even doing pyrite? I'll show you. This is why I'm doing pyrite. I'm going to drop my pyrite in. Okay? Right here. Boom. And it turns into ferrite dust. Move down here so you guys can see it better. Okay? And it turns into ferrite dust. You might think, well, ferrite dust is free. You can just get it anywhere. Yeah, but now I don't have to mine it. Anytime I need a big chunk of ferrite dust, boom. I just come here and I convert it. Because there are no ferrite dust mines. So, did I leave it in there? Gotta be careful. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and just let it make some ferrite dust, right? So, in 24 real minutes, I'll have 4,000 Ferrite dust. And so you might think, well, what are you going to do with Ferrite dust? Well, I'll show you. Everything you see around you required Ferrite dust. Everything. Every single thing. Almost every single thing. Some of the lighting didn't. So let's just say that I want to do some sort of expansion over here on my base, right? So I go to builds. Look at that. Ferrite dust, 35 for every piece. 10 for every piece. 5 for every piece. 10 for every piece. So say you land somewhere on a base or whatever, on a planet, and you want to do some... my pixels are a little bit low there. Okay, they're back. Let's get a little bit more health here. Here we go. And you want to start building a base, right? So you drop your base computer. You always got to start with your base computer. Boom, drop it. And then you go over here and you start building. And next thing you know, you're on a planet that's super, like, maybe it's got bad weather. Who knows, right? Look at all this Ferrite dust, Ferrite dust, Ferrite dust, Ferrite dust. All this needs Ferrite dust. Okay, so we'll go to my activated cadmium base. Now, you might think to yourself, what in the world can I do with activated cadmium? Okay, well, first of all, you're going to want to acquaint yourself with this app here, which is, I believe it's called Assistant. I'm looking for the actual name of it. Assistant for No Man's Sky. Assistant for No Man's Sky. It's a free app on Android or iPhone or iPad or whatever. And this lets you just type in something and it tells you what you can do with it, what it's used for. It's extremely, extremely helpful. So here I am in my activated cadmium place. This is a very toxic the storms here on this planet are very toxic. So, and this one, as you can see, I found this mining operation out in the water. Here we are back at the main base where we came in at. Okay. And then we just go out the door here. Oops. And we walk up to any of these supply depots that I've placed. And there's a lot of them. See, they go up, and then there's a big chunk over there. But see, the storm is really bad on this planet. Really bad. Gotta recharge. So grab me some activated cadmium. Okay. And we'll drop it in a starship. Now, what is activated cadmium good for? So I walk over here. Right? And I'm going to sell. So, I could sell my activated cadmium for 51 million units. 51 million units. So look up at the top. I've got 324 million units. In my main game save, I've got 4 point something billion dollars. But this is a great way to make some quick cash right here. You want to go buy some ships? You found a ship you want? Always have good money on you. If you find a ship you want, you can buy it from them. So, I got all this activated cadmium. I can just keep selling it. Just keep selling. Just keep selling. Or I go right over here to refiner. This is how simple it is. It's so simple. You take your activated cadmium, drop 10,000 in there, and boom. You go straight to chromatic metal. Right? So, I have this activated cadmium farm that I completely built from scratch. All I had to do was go to my visor on the controller. It's the left trigger, okay? And then go over to mineral survey. And I found this mineral deposit down here in the water. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to another base. You can become a space merchant. You can become a space pirate. You could be like in Minecraft and just build amazing structures. Or mine for materials. Or there is a main storyline, multiple of them actually now, where you are following a storyline, an actual real sci-fi movie-esque storyline. You're actually following this really, really cool story, and you find things out, and things unfold for you, and It's just like playing. It's a game. It's an actual story-driven game. Anyway, now, so I land on this planet. So I'm just goofing off, and I found. So it is a deep-level mineral deposit. They all say that. It's rusted metal, and it's a C class, which is not the best, but you know it's fine. Now, the problem is, the reason why I abandoned this when I did is there's no nearby power hotspots. So in order to power this, it's gonna take solar panels, and because this save right here will transform into normal mode sometime in the next 14 hours or so, and then see the wires are still there, but they're gone, they're invisible. But they'll come back if I go to place a wire, they'll be there. See, I can see them again. I can see all the wires under there, lots of them, lots of wires. Can I connect to that through the wall? I can. I didn't know that. Okay, well. Okay. That's how you do it. So we'll go look at... Oh, I should have kept this floor open. We'll go look at the battery again. Solar panels are still closed. So it's still nighttime. But we've still got around 500,000 KPs. And we're using 521 now instead of 501. So I guess each one of those things upstairs took 2. I'm sorry, 10. 10 KPs each. Now, what I am showing you is the classic way of doing it. Quickest, cheapest, way of doing it. The other way of doing it is you find a nearby magnetic power source, planetary, right here, power survey. Let's say I don't have any nearby. See, that means there's nothing within a 350 meters of here. If there was, then I would just go to that, find it, and then, oops, sorry, go to my build, nope, go to my build menu and place these. And then, place a few, okay? And then run a wire from them. You'll have to like put a lamp or something. You'll have to piggyback it to get it all the way back to your base, okay? And then that's perpetual. You don't need batteries or anything. No solar panels, no batteries, no other power generating whatsoever. There it is. Look at how beautiful the game is. So yeah, electromagnetic generators, there you go. 454 used, 725 available. Gotcha. See what I did? I put these walls so I can build. See? I can delete them now, but I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, so again, I didn't have to wire up this base teleporter because it's in one of these prefabs. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. I just saved it. I just saved it. Still can't believe the expedition ends today. Has it really been that long?